Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. Happy full moon in Aries, guys. Ooh, 8 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles on the cut. Pisces, something's coming in, and it looks pretty good. Claim that 10 of Pentacles. I don't care what this is. I don't even care. Ugh. Messages about a brand new beginning pertaining to generational wealth and healing, maybe after a period of, like choosing to move in a direction that's new and unknown, with the awareness that heartbreak and disappointment will be present. But this is like the payoff. Okay, so this one's for the brave, folks. This is for the brave. Yep. Look at that. 3 of Wands is a card of leadership, patiently waiting for the right ship to sail in. Not just any ship. Thank you, everybody who's already... Oh my God! Is this the second... Sorry for yelling. Month in a row? Did this... I feel like I bugged last month when this happened. On the full moon or the new moon, the moon card comes out. Blows my fucking mind. Okay, well, magic's real. Claim that. Affirm it, Pisces. Magic is real. I love moon magic. The other moon magic card, the Chariot. Okay, focus, Jessica. Sorry. Okay, we got the moon out, making her debut appearance. The last super moon of the year. Woof to the woof. We got 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. So here's the thing. I know those are hard cards, but to go down in Swords is kind of like the ideal situation. This looks like clearing the subconscious, which the 10 of Swords is stored in the moon. It's stored in the subconscious. Clearing the subconscious at all costs. Again, this is for the brave ones. Clearing the subconscious at all costs. What is going on? 7 of Swords. Moon and 7 of Swords is like supreme stealth. Supreme stealth mode. What are you doing? What are you doing? That was the 10 of Pentacles again. Listen, whatever this hard shit is, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's either going to improve or change the family dynamic, your socioeconomic bracket, your intimate investment. So this could be like a partner you live with or married person that you are with. Sorry, don't know why that was so hard. Okay, one more. Okay. Well, I said at the top, something's coming in. That 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. Was there, Pisces, this could be so many things, but this looks like there's been a commitment to clearing out past wounds. That I know the healing journey, we're always healing, right? But this looks like very intentional. Let me clear this specific wound, because this specific wound is blocking my belief that I can attain this 10 of Pentacles outcome, whatever that is, whether that's like marriage, a house, a home, a certain salary, or like 10 of Pentacles can also be, I don't really have to worry. All my bills are on auto pay and the money just flows in and the money flows out and I can travel, etc., etc. At all costs. This has been very personal and private, whatever this specific wound has been. 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and then something surprising comes in. And there's technically 2 threes here, these 3 cups and these 3 of Pentacles. So this is, to me, something worth celebrating, joining, collaborating on, that you might not have expected because you've been so focused on clearing. Knight of Cups at the bottom, something's coming in. Especially if you've been doing a lot on your own. Okay, let's go a little deeper here. Tell me a little bit about the moon first. Just give me that. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups at the bottom. If you've had to or chosen to sacrifice Sacrifice a certain way of living for a period of time for the greater good for you. So that could be like focusing on healing for 1 year. I'm not dating. Focusing on financial abundance and healing the root chakra. I'm not going out like I used to. I'm like choosing 1 weekend a month to be social. And even with that, I have a budget. Something like a very specific, it's a specific clearing, a specific wound for a specific outcome. Versus like, I just want to feel better. That's okay too. But this is like, this feels beyond that because the swords are out here. The sword is your mind space. So there's an analysis of like, sure, we got different tens of swords that we could focus on, right? If you look at the 10 of swords as one particular significant wound. But this is for people who are like, there's this one particular wound that I had to focus on at all cost and sacrifice temporary joys or what's the word, indulgences, so that I could do this in private, in secret. And now something is like arriving. It's either arriving outside of you or there's such a significant clearing inside of you that this could even be an idea of what's next for you to build or create. Okay, moon. Oh, guys, what is happening? Smash that love button for your 10 of Pentacles. Claim it. I claim my generational wealth under this moon. I claim my abundance under this moon. Oh, God is so good. God is so good. Am I crooked? Sorry. We're working with the cards we were dealt, guys. Okay. Angels are on your side. Big Sagittarius energy. This is your path to glory. This little, for my tarot students, this little pathway from the water to the sun. From the water to the sun. So the water is deep. So look, from the water, look. The lobster from the water. The water is the deep emotions and the subconscious. It's where the programming and the coding exist in your brain. That's essentially like wired from in utero to age 7. And then again, you know, there's different. The majority of our coding is wired up to age 7. And the sun represents truth, clarity, and fulfillment. We had that King of Swords with the sun yesterday, which I said was like seeing. I think the seeing is so crazy, the seeing gift you have, because this is beyond peeping other people's bullshit, which is like such a great trait to have to save you headaches, right? And like hassle, because you can like see something from a mile away now. But this level of seeing is like peeping patterns in yourself that are, this is like not even external reactions and behaviors. This is noticing there's a catalyst and then you have a thought. And then looking at that thought and recognizing, is this thought helpful or not? And then you being the sovereign being choosing, am I going to release this thought or am I going to employ this thought to get me to where I want to be? So this is, again, for the brave. This is for people who are facing things head on, even if it's uncomfortable, because there is such a greater reward, end goal, vision that you have. And this is very specific, but this is especially we have water, and then this crest over here. Especially if you're in a shore town or if you've been visiting shore towns for whatever reason. One more on the moon and the 10 of Pentacles for Pisces. Oh, I don't even understand. Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups. This is for real. Like, Queen of Swords is, I have boundaries around me and within me. It's not just keeping people out and showing them how to love me. It's also boundaries with myself. Like, you already know, like, I'm not going to engage with this kind of behavior or these kinds of conversations or this kind of media or these kinds of shows or this kind of music. I am getting super clear for myself, even if that means there's a lot of like, the moon and 7 of Swords is a lot of like, I'm working behind the scenes and no one might understand this at this point, but I have to keep doing this because I'm almost where I want to be. Okay. So this goal that you have and this vision that you are committed to is essentially calling forth the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This is the dream team, right? This is what we all strive for. And it's in the energy. So something you're doing is calling this forth right now. There could also be some kind of breakthrough. There's a breakthrough that's either like a message or an aha, like a quick download where you're like, got it. This is what's next for me. This Seven of Swords is looking this way towards the right at the Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, which is so funny because the 4 and the 3 is 7. So this is almost like as you are clearing this, moving through the, I'm saying clearing it, it's facing the fear and being like, oh, I'm not taking this next step here because I'm scared. So I'm just going to do the scared thing. I'm allowing my ego to convince me that I shouldn't do XYZ because it's not spiritual enough, or it's not, I'm not really that person. It's a lot of imposter poison. That is what it looks like you're moving through. Piece by piece, which is so legit. It's so legit. This is a deep, deep, deep healing. Okay, I'm going to use a different deck because I feel like there is more magic. What does Pisces need to know? I mean, any backstory on these swords that we need to know? Backstory on the swords? Too many. Backstory on the swords. Four of Cups, Hangman, Nine of Cups. Have you been actively creating from a state of surrender a new perspective or outlook on what personal joy and fulfillment looks like? This is your card, Pisces. The Moon and the Hangman, even this Knight of Cups down here, those are all Pisces cards. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment achieved on their own. They did this on their own. The Ten of Cups is like, now I got myself figured out. I can like collab with others, or I can like share this joy in community, or I can engage in intimate dynamics or build the family. Four of Cups twice is like, surprise, it's here. Maybe even when you're not, I guess it's when you're not looking for it, you're like just in planning mode and then something appears. Let's go into that, right? What is the Four of Cups, the thing that appears? Queen of Cups. She didn't follow those, but that's you, kid. Smash the like button, Pisces. Kiss me on the like button. I'm going to put that on a shirt. Okay, Two of Wands. For some people, this could actually be, did I say travel before? For some people, this could be an opportunity to try something new outside of your geographic location. Even in this Five of Swords, there's water in the background. I'm going, Ten of Cups has the river. There's like a shore or a waterfront energy here. This Two of Wands is like stepping outside the comfort zone, something, a safe space someone's always known, and being like, I recognize that I'm being inspired or called to move. And if it's not a geographical move, it is a mental and spiritual shift. Can I get one more on this Four of Cups? I feel like this is beyond my human comprehension. The Hierophant in the Tower. This is spirit moving you. This is like a tag team effort. This feels like you, the warrior, the brave ones, have been clearing this very specific limitation from the mind space, because this Ten of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups is essentially that carrot, right? To keep us moving. And there's, cannot emphasize this enough, a lot of sacrifice that had to be made, and a lot of you doing this on your own, on your own, on your own, on your own, on my own. And now this Hierophant Tower is like a divinely orchestrated shake rattle and roll. And it's almost like some of you might already feel this. Like I feel this change coming. I just don't know which direction it's coming from. But you see how in the Hierophant, he's laughing. So it's like combo of the Hierophant laughing with the stairway to heaven. And the Tower, to me, is like, it's almost giving God being like, or your angels being like, I'm gonna strike Pisces with this double lightning tower uprooting of this way of being or way of living. And they don't even know how good it's gonna get. I'm just chuckling. This is like your team chuckling, like Pisces is so hard at work, hard at work, hard at work, hard at work. They don't even know how good it's about to get. Bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. That's like your higher self and your humanness working together for this. This could also be like, if you've been healing a very specific wound around attachment and intimacy. So when we, when you explore healthy observation of your attachment style, this is the example I was talking about before. You're able to look at how you react internally and then nurture the root of that. So recognizing when our anxious attachment is activated and self-soothing through healthy coping mechanisms, like communicating what it is that you're experiencing, what it is that you're feeling with self first. And then the flip for the avoidance too, of like, perhaps vulnerable conversations. You know, this is tricky because Pisces are so ready to hold space for other people. But if you struggle with being vulnerable yourself and allowing others to hold you, there might be a little avoidant attachment there of like, I'm just going to hold this in to protect myself because maybe your caretakers were not able to hold that space for you. So now you've learned, instead of being significantly heartbroken and disappointment that the adults around you cannot hold your emotional intensity, you just hold that in. This might actually be a journey of either attachment style, anxious attachment or avoidant attachment, but it's a significant reckoning of like, oh, this way of being is actually holding me back. It's not protecting me anymore. And there's some kind of breakthrough happening that feels like it's outside of your control, but while you are also working on this thing. So there's like this tag team energy. One more, Hierophant Tower, please be super clear. There's that Eight of Wands that we saw from the jump. Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So where are we going with this Eight of Wands? Take me with you. Oh my God! Pisces, smash the love button, please. Where are we going? The Sun. Ah, oh, so nice. I love a perfect full moon reading. I don't know, but something's coming in and it's about to close out an old cycle of yours that you've been so diligently working on behind the scenes, maybe in very small ways, like stepping outside of comfort zones, trying not to limit yourself in being seen, being heard, being recognized. Anyone who's been taking steps outside of the norm, this one is for you. Oh my God, I just got emotional. They see you. They see you doing this because they recognize that you recognize this is for your betterment. And it's hard to learn a new way of living when you lived in survival for several decades. It's so hard to transition from survival to thrive because it doesn't feel safe. But that's like the ego being like, no, 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 no. The devil we know is better. This is you doing hard work. And then Spirit being like, cool, now we're going to meet you. Bing! And Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, closing a cycle. The Hierophant, the Tower, your angels or guides being like, Pisces is going to be so happy and surprised when we hit them with our best shot, which is the sunshine, wish fulfillment. And we saw this little preview back here. wish fulfillment, truth, inner child healing. This could be a counterpart that matches your frequency. This could also just be like the paperwork, the message, the confirmation that you've been waiting on, that may or may not be related to this. It comes in, and it's one of those situations where it could be like an indirect gift. Like, oh, I worked on this aspect of my subconscious and cleared it. And because I cleared it, my frequency raised. And now that my frequency is raised, more higher vibrational opportunities can come in that don't even necessarily have to be directly related to the wound you were working on. Boom. Empress. Especially if you've been reparenting yourself, remothering yourself. Any details on the sun? That was 3 of Cups, which we saw down here at the bottom of the 4. Foofy. The sun. This is like because you've been actively attempting to expand your perspective around joy, fulfillment, struggle, and pain. You're getting something that like validates your efforts. I also think this might even be, you might start receiving things that are smaller than the manifestation you're calling in and experiencing a heightened level of joy despite the size of the gift that comes in. That might be fucking new. Oh, I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major arcanas just with this deck. That to me is a significant transformation, especially if you've been working on something for 4 years, 4 months, but like 4 cycles. So this could be like 4 moon cycles. There's some element of 4 here. Or if you are one of 4 children, if you are a family of 4. There you are. This Queen of Swords Hangman energy is also supremely protected. Did you learn how to protect your shit? Now I'm hearing Gwen Stefani. That's my shit. That's my shit. I ain't no hollaback girl. Okay, no shade, because I was. But some people may have actually created stronger boundaries around their sexual energy. Oh, maybe that was that Ace of Wands at the top. Some people could have created a significant boundary around their sexual energy so that they could explore the whys in which we were offering that magic, because your sexual energy is sex magic. Maybe rewind that and listen again. Pisces, if you are a healer, your private parts are also healing. Don't forget that. So if people keep coming by, it's because they want, of course, you are the vibe, Pisces, but like your sex magic is in fact magic. It is in fact healing. So if you were encountering some kind of a pattern with anxious or avoidant partners, you know, maybe only showing up for that, and you were like, let me close the door here. Let me get myself straight and figure out what is this pattern. There is a significant like shift in how you treat and regard your sexual space, your sacral space, as well as your mind. There's like some correlation with your mind and your sacral. This is getting so personal, but okay, here's the thing, Pisces. If any of that part just resonated with you, your sex magic, your sacral, maybe I should stop saying that word. Your sacral magic, when you use it physically, it is a pathway to God consciousness. It's like taking a psychedelic. It is an altered state of consciousness, right? If you don't use your sacral magic physically, then it's used mentally and spiritually for creating. Does that make sense? Are you able to follow that? Like, there's something, so for the celibate folks out there, shout out my peeps. There's something that you're able to create because of either your limitation of sacral energy or your like self-preservation of sacral energy, or like intentional mindfulness. You don't have to be celibate. It could just be like a mindful, intentional practice of your celibacy. If you're in involuntary celibacy, I've also been there before. If you're in involuntary celibacy, spirit may have put you in this, like, what is it? Not a crib, this playpen for you to like sit with that, to reflect on how powerful that energy is. Those of you who the sex part, your sacral energy, if that doesn't relate to you, there is something in your mind that is very different and very specific. Even if there's been like turbulent waters in the mind space where you're like, I have to figure out this 10 of swords, 5 of swords, 7 of swords, I gotta clear it. The reason you're able to fucking have the awareness of that is because your mind is so powerful. So even if you're like struggling with the mind in any way, anxiety, depression, intrusive thoughts, obsessive compulsive tendencies, questioning yourself, it's okay. It's all okay because you have the awareness. The awareness proves your mind is your superpower. So really everything I just said about that sacral, it goes for the mind space too. Big crown chakra energy here. Some people may have been like over giving ideas, plans, execution, directive. That ties a little bit to codependency of like, oh, I see the problem. I'm a seer. I see the problem. Here's the solution. Instead of like allowing other people to just like solve their shit themselves or ask for help, right? Big transformation here, no matter how you slice that. Just kiss me on the like button if any of that made sense, baby. And if none of that related, but you are just here for the story, love you so much. Kiss you right on the face. I appreciate you, Pisces. Anything else for this? Queen of Swords. For real though, this is giving like Queen of Swords, Hangman is like, I hold myself at a higher caliber now, even if that means I have to do a lot of stuff on my own. And that is having a significant breakthrough in what it is that you're about to experience or what it is that you're starting to experience today or this week. Okay, really, for real, especially if you were hanging around people that were like, all talk, no walk, you know? I think you peep this. Knight of Cups, people who are upright in integrity, they say what they mean what they say, even if it's like saying shit that you're like, I don't want that to be your answer, or I don't want that to be, that's not what I wanted to hear, but I appreciate the truth, right? Versus Knight of Cups in reverse are people who talk out of their ass. It's like you say one thing and you do another. That's why it's in reverse. It's dysfunctional, but it's more distorted energy. And these people, a lot of times, they're operating in distortion because they won't look at the distortion. Whereas you recognize when you are operating in it. You give yourself the grace and the zoom out of like, let me observe and analyze this thought, this reaction, this response. Pisces, this feels very, very strong. I don't really want to go into that Knight of Cups, but anything else with this non-giver type of energy? Oh my God. The moon. Okay, so this is the Aries full moon, so it's very fiery identity. I'm showing up in my Phoenix rising. I'm Khaleesi. I'm walking through the fire, and I hope it scares you because I don't burn. You know, that's this full moon. When we talk about North Node, South Node, North Node is in Aries right now. The South Node is Libra, and Libra is relationships and partnerships. We had so much Libra energy in the reading yesterday. And with this Knight of Cups in reverse full moon here, I'm kind of getting like you are closing out cycles and cords specifically around people and relationships that used to only drain and take and not stand in truth and integrity. And that is elevating your vibration, but also you're seeing this much faster and easier. Because when you don't operate this way, you can see it better. Part of this is like this Knight of Cups in reverse type of people, whether it's like a boss or a lover or family member, is like they say something, but they don't follow through. Like their actions don't match their words, or it's from a place of, how does this benefit me? Not taking you into consideration. The only time people like that can get one over on us is if we don't have this embodied. If we don't have our High Priestess, Queen of Swords energy embodied. Sometimes our High Priestess energy will see that, but then we'll hope for something else. I think hope and benefit of the doubt is better invested in yourself, your intuition, your decision making, with the knowing, I'm going to say no to this person. I'm going to call this nefarious energy out when I see it. I'm not going to allow this in. And I'll take the risk of looking like a bitch or an asshole. And if I'm wrong, I'll just apologize later. But I'm not going to risk it anymore. That is the shift here. There's a lot of stories coming through now. Jesus, Mary in heaven. Don't let people suck you dry in the workplace. For some people here, for other people with family energy, even if it's family, just because a family member says I love you, they may have the feeling of love for you. There is the feeling of love, but there's also love is a verb. Love is an action. For anybody, family, romance, friends, love is a verb. How does the behavior of love show up for you? This is a higher elevation of what you accept and what you don't accept, and the dissolution of the mental blocks that had you perpetuating a state of, it doesn't even feel like settling for less. It feels like a state of seeing that shit, but not calling people out on it because you don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. And then that looks like a depleting cycle, and people here got to a point of, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups is my goal. So now, 5 of Swords, at all costs, I'm going to eliminate any distractions that do not feed directly into the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups of my life. Whatever that looks like. And that will be different and nuanced for everybody. 9 of Wands at the bottom. So that's confirming major shift in boundary setting. And look, she's side-eyeing. She's like, I see the bullshit you're trying to bring on my side of the fence. And no, you cannot come to my side of the fence. You can't sit with us. I want to pull a witchy card. Shout out High Priestess Molly. Can I get some juice? Ooh, I love this card, Beast. Pisces is in beast mode. Card number 33, believe anything is possible. Conflict, competition, oppressors. Pisces, this is some subconscious warrior shit. Taking the pain that was coded in the subconscious that maybe at one point you felt like dominated you, and then you flipped it on them, and now you're the beast. And when you do that with your subconscious and show ultimate mastery over the mind and emotions, ultimate focus over where your energy goes, you become the beast. This is also giving, like, people are not afraid to have really, like, stretching conversations, uncomfortable conversations, readjusting how they look at discomfort and how they look at joy, finding joy in simple things and looking at uncomfortable mental situations or conversations as opportunities for growth. This is such a mature reading. One more. Ooh, adversary. Hard work, diligence, and progress. Look at the 2 wolves. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys listen to Chris DiStefano. He's a comedian from New York. This is an old podcast, but he was on Rogan. He's been on Rogan a bunch, but he was on Rogan a few years ago, and I was rewatching that episode because he just tickled me on that episode. And he talked about good wolf, bad wolf. This was right when he started exploring the benefits of psychedelics, like the scientific, psychological benefits of psychedelics. Good wolf, bad wolf. This reading is about you recognizing good wolf, bad wolf. And it's not good and bad, right? It's just light and dark, however you want to say it. Or like, is it helping? Is it hindering? And sometimes the bad wolf helps, right? Quote unquote bad wolf. And sometimes the good wolf doesn't help. So good wolf not helping would be like fawning, placating, not having boundaries, not calling nefarious shit out, right? And sometimes bad wolf, quote unquote bad wolf, is being a cycle breaker. It's cycle breaking for yourself and for the shit around you. Hard work, diligence, progress. This is It's also giving, I know it doesn't say anniversary, but I keep seeing anniversary. So if there's some kind of healing anniversary that you are coming up to or you're in right now, you can expect an expansion for you. This is card number 29, breaks down to 11. 11 is the Master Manifester. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, we know these are the manifestation cards, right? Blue represents expansion. This is for the brave who are learning how to turn on beast mode when you need to. And using that pacifist mode when you need to, especially for yourself. This is giving like, I don't fuck with you. Bottom of the deck is Apprentice. I love this. This is Aries energy here. Higher education, belief, and wisdom. Card number 4. It's tied to the Emperor energy. I believe you are the master of your domain, Pisces, or you're stepping into it. I love the shit out of this reading, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonates. Can you smash that love button one more time? One more time. High Priestess, community members, we got the full moon ceremony tonight. If you attended the last full moon, you did receive a personal invitation in your email with a little message in there for me. If you want to join, we would love to see you. We're keeping it small and intimate, baby. Sending you guys so much love. Hold my hands, Pisces. Take a slow inhale through the nose here. Receiving Reiki energy, healing, love, and light. And slowly releasing through the mouth. Offering yourself gratitude for how far you've come. And for the tenacity that you hold. Oh my God, I don't even know which card to pull. And claim it, Pisces. I claim my 10 of Pentacles. Happy full moon, baby.